Hello everybody. I'm just continuing my video because I have a couple of issues with my phone. I'm trying to figure out. It cuts off my videos sometimes. Annoying. But as I was saying, a shed published in November 2020 the book, and then he did the interview in the Israeli newspaper. Like it or not, science fiction writers such as Arthur C. Clarke shape and mold the culture and the average everyday person's perceptions of reality and where our future will lead us. You have Michelangelo's painting on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, depicting 9 scenes from the book of Genesis and the story of the creation of Adam reaching out and touching the finger of God. You have the monkey in 2001 A Space Odyssey reaching out to touch the monolith. And also in Steven Spielberg's movie E.T., what does E.T. do? He reaches out with his glowing finger, touching Elliot's finger. It's all the same idea if you think about it. So all this is being revealed to us now, all of a sudden. This could be the key to the human race, past, present, and future, and the role extraterrestrial intelligence, or ETI, plays in our story. The drip, drip, drip of disclosure is finally starting to widen and flow. And will this coming unification take man to his next evolutionary level? Remember President-elect Biden's victory speech on the big screens? It said, unity. Is that the unity of man and extraterrestrial? And it said empathy. Is that empathy to relate and accept and understand and co-mingle with our very different space brothers? And trusting the science to get us on track with what we need to do next and where we have to go. Because they have always been there where we are basically they've always been there. Were they the so-called fallen angels that came down in Genesis chapter 6 to corrupt God's bloodline for man? And is that why they abduct people and take samples from them and do experiments on them? And is that why they remain hidden from us? According to Numbers chapter 13, verse 33 in the Bible, the fallen angels, or Nephilim, later inhabited Canaan at the time of the Israeli conquest of Canaan. Have they remained in hiding for fear if they commingle with man again too much, that they will cause God to destroy the earth again because of corrupting the bloodline? Because it's always been about that. It's always been about the bloodline of God, man. Remember, God always keeps his promises. He is incapable of lying. He said he would not destroy the earth again by a flood in Genesis chapter 9, verse 11. But that doesn't mean he won't destroy it by other means, including allowing us to do it by our own hands. So we will wait with bated breath to see what the future holds. And they will be out there in the cosmos, just waiting and watching for the perfect time in which to show themselves. And it appears more and more lately that very time is on nigh and could be very close at hand. Well, hope everybody's doing good out there. This is been working on this video for a while. I gotta figure out the kinks in my phone, but yeah, I mean, it's looking like they're going to reveal all this to us soon. This will be it's going to be the next big thing that happens. Obviously, it's not more big than that. People will panic, and there will be mass hysteria, and that's why I don't think they're doing it. They're just giving it to us little by little, and you know, the little IV drip of disclosure, and it keeps dripping in, and so the people are seeing a lot of stuff. There's signs and wonders in the sky. The conjunction that we just had, which they said was the Star of Bethlehem. Well, not necessarily. There's they say that's could be a deception. We don't know what the Star of Bethlehem was really. Supposedly, some people say it was fainter than the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, and it was actually Jupiter, and it could have been Jupiter and Pluto or Venus. Have to get that straight. I have to check that out. But and then they had in the Old Testament the pillars of fire that were going around. You had comets that were in the sky around then. It could have been a lot of things. So it could have just been something totally different, that none of those things. But there's been many comets and things seen in the sky, and of course asteroids and stuff that scientists say, like, basically that's what happened with the flood, is that an asteroid so big came down and caused what the Bible says, walls of water straight up. I don't know, that's a stretch, but maybe if a bunch of them came down, strategic time, that could happen. But anyway, these monoliths and everything, yeah, it's creepy. It's something. It means something. These are all pointing towards a big event. I think something. Aliens are gonna, show themselves to us, and they're gonna. I think that's what they're gonna. That's what the future has for us here. We're gonna start. We'll get more technology from them too, and we can move beyond this place we're stuck in with the technology, where we have, technology that's kind of like, it's there and it's doing these little things for us, but it's not really that important. We don't use it for the good of man, really, for the most part, just for convenience. And so, this could be a new direction man goes in. Like it says with Biden's speech, unity, empathy, science. Well, these could be the three things we're going to be focusing on to bring us into this next level of unity. And it could be a unification with aliens. And I don't know if aliens look like typical alien, Hollywood aliens, or whatever you want to call them. They could look more like us. We don't know. They could already be here with us. They could shape shift into things. We don't know. So all we can do is hope for the best, and keep doing what we're doing, and stay positive, and leave it up to God, because he's going to figure it out. It's just we have to catch up to it, and we'll see what happens. But everybody stay safe out there, and take it easy. Have a great new year. 2020 is over, but here's 2021, people. More of the same. So just get ready, and stay ready, and stay alert, and keep watching the skies, because you never know, you might see something, and we all might see something soon. But yeah, so I think that's where we're headed. And so happy 2021, and I hope this year is better for everybody. So far, so good, and I'll see how it goes. Well, not so far, so good. We have to get through this month and figure out all this election stuff and what's going to happen with that. But who knows? But thanks for listening, and just keep up the vibes and keep things going. And thanks a lot for tuning in, and keep the faith, and peace out.